Hey guys, I'm Fancy, and this is Murder by Design. Okay, so today, oh my goodness, this thing that we're talking about today is the craziest thing I've heard in a long time, and I hear a lot of crazy things, but I'm sure you've seen it all over Facebook. It's probably all over everywhere else, but I don't do a whole lot of other social media except for the business, so I haven't been really checking in. But this Wayfair scandal, holy cannoli, what on earth is going on over at Wayfair? So, if you don't know what I'm talking about, I'm going to give you a couple of details here, and then we'll discuss thoughts and feelings. I'd love to know what you guys think in the comments, so leave me some questions. Go ahead, and if you see anything that you think you want to talk about while I'm talking, pop in a comment for me. Give me some love. Make sure you hit the like button and the share button and the little hearts if you're on Facebook, and if you're over on YouTube, don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell, and share it out for us, okay? So, and we're going to start doing some contests for you guys sharing. So you guys want to get in the habit of doing it. We're going to start doing some giveaways. So you guys are going to really love it. Okay. All right. Anyway, getting into this case today. So Wayfair is an online shopping site that specializes in furniture and other home goods. And they're like similar to Amazon. So recently they've come under fire on Twitter and Reddit as a suspected child sex trafficking front. I can't even believe this. So a Reddit user claims she was searching for storage for her home garage and Heist, Alabama, and came upon some extremely high-priced storage cabinets. These cabinets had female names. So the prices were in the several thousands, from like 12.5 thousand to like 15,000, and cabinets of similar design with similar specs and the same pictures were listed for $1,000 to $2,000 with no explanation for the price difference. Now, I've been given some different explanations for the price difference. I don't understand any of them, so we're still looking into this. This is just the beginning of this case, and we're kind of just giving you the basics. And as we get into it more and more, we're going to talk about it more as we find more stuff. Because let me tell you, it's a rabbit hole. Holy cow! Oh my God. So anyway, when the names of the cabinets were cross-referenced with missing persons' names, several names matched up, and these were women's names, so female names that these cabinets had. So they were like some of the unique names. Now, I have seen some like Ashley and Kayla and things like that, but some of the unique names were Naraya, Samaya, Yuritsa, Alvia. Those are really odd names. I don't know about you, but I wouldn't be naming my product that. I don't know. Maybe they're cabinets that are sold over in, other countries, maybe. I don't know. But if they were selling in the United States, I really can't imagine somebody naming the cabinet Samaya or Yuritsa. Like, that's just an odd name. Those are odd names. They're just very unique names. But a few of those names, like those, matched missing persons. And so people began thinking maybe this is attached to some sort of sex child pornography ring or a sex trafficking ring. What do you guys think? I'd love to know what you're thinking. Tell me in the comments. So 1 year ago, though, workers staged a walkout after finding out that Wayfair was selling children's beds to a detention center camp for migrant children. And coincidentally enough, the same camp has reported that thousands of children have gone missing, and they are giving no explanation as to where these children are. So the CEO of Wayfair has stepped down recently amid some of the speculation. And after being questioned, Wayfair claimed a pricing glitch and removed the cabinets from the site immediately. And of course, whether they are involved in a sex trafficking ring or not, they are going to deny any wrongdoing. Like, really? Oh, so, hey, Wayfair, are you actually a sex trafficking ring? Oh, yes, absolutely. We're a sex trafficking ring. I'm so sorry that you guys figured it out. I guess our bad. We'll have to stop doing that. Do you really think that's what they're going to come out and say? Of course they're going to deny it. Haven't you ever heard the thing like deny, 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 deny? Like, are you serious? Oh, it just kills me that people would think that they would actually admit to something that they're doing like this. Like, yes, every pedophile, every sex offender just comes out and says, yep, that's what I'm doing. You're right. Totally what I'm doing. My bad. Anyway, so some have gone so far as to say they see similarities between this conspiracy theory and Pizzagate in 2016. And we will go more into this on our full-length podcast that we're going to be doing coming soon. In light of the recent discovery of the Jeffrey Epstein scandal, many wonder if this is related to his charges as well as the arrest of his confidant and companion, Ms. Maxwell. And I never try to say her name. I think it's Ghislaine, but I don't know how to say it, so I just kind of leave it as Ms. Maxwell. But I mean, she's kind of talking right now, and there's talks of there being I'm not chasing the conspiracy. I'm talking about it. And it is not a credibility thing, Joe Irving. Thanks a lot. I'm talking about it. I'm telling you what people are saying. It is what is out there. And this is what I'm reporting on. Would you tell another reporter that? Thank you very much. Okay. Anyway, sorry. That kind of hit me wrong because I'm not ruining my credibility just by talking about something. Anyway, Epstein, as we know, was convicted as a sex offender. There were adult women as well as underage girls that were brought into Epstein's circle who were sexually abused and exploited. So there's talks right now that there's a little black book. There's talks that there is tapes, sex tapes that Ms. Maxwell has had in her possession. There's also talks that she has some safeties put into in case something happens so that she doesn't end up, suicided like Epstein was, so that she can keep herself safe while they go through this investigation. But I'm concerned that she's going to have a hard road for the next year, and I'm worried that she's not going to make it through to, her trial that's been set for July 2021. Anyway, there were adult women as well as underage women that were brought into the Epstein circle who were sexually abused and exploited. In 2019, he was arrested for sex trafficking of minors in Florida and New York, and a month later, he was found dead in apparent suicide in his jail cell. Is this possibly all tied together to his recent little black book belonging to Epstein? With the recent, over the past few years, complaints of sexual abuse running rampant in Hollywood, could this be their way of bringing in new blood? So what do you guys think? Do you think this is something I'd like that? I mean, it's not beyond the realm of possibility. I'm not saying one way or the other. I think it's a little bit of a reach myself, but I also don't believe, hey, Ty, I don't believe that it couldn't be possible because I've seen a lot of sick shit happen, guys. There are pedophile rings out there, lots of them, and this wouldn't be out of the realm of something of possibility. For you to say that it isn't is kind of naive because it does happen. There are companies that are involved in these kinds of things. It's something that can be happening. Am I saying that it's absolutely happening? No, absolutely not. But stay tuned as we look more into this and bring you back everything we can find out. We'll keep you up to date on the good, bad, and ugly as this unfolds. So what are your guys' thoughts on it? Is it being blown out of proportion? Do you believe the theories floating around? So what do you guys think? I'd love to have you guys give me some comments. Let's have a conversation about it. Have you guys been following it at all? Have you been looking at it? Because it's a pretty deep little rabbit hole to go down. One of my producing partners, Tori, pulled a lot of information for us to look into. It's kind of crazy. I mean, there's explanations in either way. Okay. Yes, there are things like this do happen, but there's also explanations that they've given that are kind of within the realm of possibility. Stella, I thought that too. I thought about that too. So Stella brings up the point of this could be customer service, that this could be a competitor stirring the pot. It was also on Reddit. So you have to sit here and think about how Crowd mentions the credibility of the people on Reddit, because I don't think that they are, very, very, very credible over there. I mean, I think they just like to be gossips who run around and say all kinds of crazy stuff. I don't generally get a lot of my information from there. Now, I do get things that I look into from there, and it will spark my curiosity into things. But no, I don't think that, I don't find them very credible, but it could definitely be a competitor stirring the pot. I think that definitely could be something. Amazon has now kind of been brought into this whole thing. So I don't know how that's going, maybe it was Amazon, maybe, I don't know. I mean, it's just kind of a crazy little story that we thought we would just bring, a couple minutes on it here and talk with you guys. If it becomes something larger and we really do find out some things, of course, we're going to talk about it in depth, But I don't know. It's crazy. I think the Epstein and Pizzagate are related. It's stick and they need to be taken down. Oh yeah, it is absolutely sick, Ty. And I believe that it's happening all over the place. In fact, right now over on the Good Wives Guide to True Crime, we're covering a 1970s pedo ring. So we don't know that this isn't something we know that this is not something new or unheard of. We also know that like-minded people tend to run in circles. So with that being said, follow us as we delve into the findings of a child pornography ring of the rich and famous from the 1970s. A ring linked to the killings of at least 4 children by the Oakland County child killers or possible killers. We've been talking about that over on the Good Wives Guide to True Crime. You can find that on any major podcast platform, or you can go to our website, our brand new website. It's beautiful, madgingerentertainment.com. And I'm going to type that in here so you guys can go there, and I'll pop it up on the screen too. I'm going to pop that up on the screen for you guys to see it. Yeah, I know. Amazon sells a lot of the same stuff that Overstock does. So you're right. It could definitely be that. Stella, definitely. But we've been talking about the Oakland Child County Killers over on our podcast. We've done 2 episodes so far. We have 1 more coming out, but we just released the 2nd episode this morning at 9:00 in the morning. In addition to that, we also have an amazing, it's like a 2-hour long interview with the author of The Kill Jar, which is about this Oakland County child killers. And you may have seen the show, The Children of the Snow. If you follow a lot of true crime stuff, you might have watched that. He was the executive producer of that too. So his name is J. Reuben Appelman. And so we are, we launched that and the 2nd episode this morning. So go on over and find it and listen to those, because it's a lot of great information on that case. It's a fascinating case. In fact, it's so in depth that we did these 3 episodes and we did our interview with J. Reuben. And as we were doing the research for this, we decided that, oh my God, this is way bigger than what we thought. So we're actually going to come back in season 3 with a lot more on the Oakland child killers. We might cover it over here on YouTube as well, because there's just so much to cover in that. It's an insane, insane case. And it's never been quote unquote solved, which really means it hasn't been cleared by the police, because there was a bunch of cover up done in the 70s. And so these families have never gotten justice for their kids. All of the people have been in and out of jail. All 5 suspects. There's 5 suspects. They've all been in and out of jail. There could be up to 15 people or more even that participated in all of this. It's a crazy, crazy story. The last episode will come out next week on Wednesday at 9 a.m. But it's a nutty story. So guys, just keep following along. We've got a lot coming down the pipe. I do want to talk about something I'm really excited about, guys. So recently, you guys have seen Stephen David Lampley here on our television, on our YouTube. He's also been over on our podcast. An amazing guy. He's a retired SVU detective, so he kind of deals in stuff like this. So I'm definitely going to get him to come on and talk about some of this stuff. But he deals in he was a undercover for a child sex trafficking for 20 years. So it was kind of crazy. He's got a lot of experience. He also did riot team. He is a homicide detective. He's amazing, but he has since retired, and now he is teaching at what's called Oliphant Institute, and it's olyphantinstitute.com. And you can get he teaches these amazing classes. Like right now, he did 2 serial killer classes. Now he's profiling specific serial killers. And right now I'm taking a 5-part class on homicide and human decomposition. The classes are $20 a piece. You get a 1-hour class, so it's an in and out. You can get a certificate at the end for free. And it's kind of like that for the people that are looking to get information for true crime stuff, criminology, law enforcement, things like that, but not really looking to get a degree. It's amazing. And you're getting an insanely great amount of information from a very informed source. So I just love him to death. Guys, go check it out at olyphantinstitute.com. That's OLIPHANT institute.com. If you can't find it, go to my Facebook page. It's on my Facebook page. It's all over our Facebook pages of By Proxy and the Good Wives and everything. So definitely, guys, you want to go over there and look at that. But I mean, if you're just wanting to take a quick class, he's got amazing different ones. There's one on how to catch a liar. He's got one in how to catch a liar in text messages. I mean, there's all kinds of cool stuff that he's got coming down the pipeline. So you definitely want to go check it out. All right, guys, that's my 15-minute tidbit. So these are new. We're going to be doing these on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 2 p.m. Eastern. It's our True Crime Tidbits of the week. It'll be just quick updates like this on all the different things that we come across in a week. I did one earlier this week on the Amish girl. The Amish girl that's been missing. That one, unfortunately, I did over on Instagram and it didn't work out very well. So I might come back and do it as a YouTube just for you guys to have real quick. Next week, because Colleen's going to be talking this week on Friday about Naya Rivera. But next week, I'm going to be talking about Suzanne Morphew, the missing Colorado woman. And we'll be doing some more blog posts and some different episodes on that. So guys, keep coming back. Friday night, we are going to be doing a double header. It will be Joseph Scott Morgan and Cloyd Steiger. 2 different episodes on Lori Vallow. So you guys are going to not want to miss that. So make sure you ring the bell so that you get notifications, because that's at 8 p.m. on Friday night. See you guys. Have a great rest of your week. Bye.